Shout out to every beautiful person on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Bam! Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Hope everyone's doing well, having a wonderful morning, and you're hanging out. I don't know if I'm overblown right now. Taking a look at it here. So strange. Check. 1 2 1 2. That should be good to go, right? I want to make sure I'm not too short. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. A really strange glitch here. With OBS, Streamlabs OBS. Whenever I use Zoom, the next morning, for whatever reason, it affects my OBS. I'm gonna get 2 computers in my new location, and I'm never gonna do Zoom on my computer again. It's so strange why Zoom messes up the levels. Find it really weird. Anyway, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in and being here with the lifer. Let's break it down and see what's happening. Today is my 41st birthday, baby. And I tried to hide my birthday for years because I don't want people to know all the information about me, but I figured it is what it is, man. You can only run for so long, and I don't live in fear. So shout out to everybody here on the live. And I got the baby blue pants on. You know I got the baby blue pants on to match the baby blue outfit. I am baby blue all the way down in barefoot. I always trade in barefoot. Straight up, stay grounded on the grounding mat. Bitcoin tanking down to 69, but bouncing all the way back up to 70,320. A crazy day to be here for BTC. And I just want to talk about some wins real quick. If you were in my trading group, I talked about VELO right here. I talked about Aerodrome, and you know VELO was Velodrome. Kind of simple. Aerodrome, Velodrome. If Aerodrome went up, maybe Velodrome would go up. That's a possibility. I gave this to the trading group right there. Stop loss never got hit. Tight moving averages. This thing would boom to the upside. It was absolutely wonderful. You got to absolutely love that thing. Bang, bang, bang to the upside. And boom. This is up 183% gains now. What's interesting is the daily still has legs, which tells me that if I can catch a flag or some type of pattern here on the smaller time frames, there's a chance that we could still get busy for possibly more. Velodrome seems to be on a bit of a tear here, does not care about Bitcoin's pullback, and may continue. This is something that I'll be watching throughout the day, and it may even become a scalp trade for possibly more gains from, and honestly, that looks like almost 20%. That's about 32%. That would be a fat intra-swing or intra-week trade, you know what I mean, on a Tuesday. So anyway, no guarantees. We'll got to watch this key level. If you break that level, you'll drop down to the 200. Anything is possible, but the fact that that daily is pushing. I don't own any Velodrome at the present moment in time. I'm an Aerodrome guy, but, you know, just so you know, I'm not pumping my own bags. I may swing into this later, but I haven't even thought about it at the moment. I just want to put it on your radar because I'm a nice guy. Just like I put Tone on the radar of my trading group. Look, I gave them right here, Tone, T-O-N, at 210. Why? Because the moving averages were tight. We kind of had this shoulder, head, right shoulder. I saw these converging. We blasted to the upside, right? Then on top of that, just like 4 days ago, maybe even less, I can't know exactly when, and I'll show you the post. I just made this beautiful inverted head and shoulder. It was very, you know, a lazy chart. It was just like, it is what it is. I was like, look, check this out. It's a double bottom that's likely to break to the upside. See, trading doesn't have to be this difficult. You see what I'm saying? We can all figure it out. It is a simple thing, but most people use their emotions. They miss the simple stuff, right? But bang, man, this thing was ready to move to the upside. You can see I posted it here on 4-3. Possible double bottom here for Ton. And I could see this double bottoming and break it to the upside. And I even have a target further up at about 713.8 for this thing. And where do I see it going? All the way to 781. And this thing's hot right now. The memes on it are hot. People are loving it. And it's gaining steam. You know what's interesting? It's like these coins, like, you don't really hear about them. Next thing you know, you go to CoinMarketCap. And you see the Ton is like, I believe, the number 9th coin in the game. I find it absolutely insane. Just looking at the strong coins today on the we got Bitcoin Cash, which is showing strength on the 1 hour. Neo, which had that big pump yesterday. ENA still showing some gains. People are sweating that. And BitTensor possibly getting pendled. It just does not stop. Ordi also getting some love yesterday as runes and runestones and all sorts of stuff going on with Bitcoin ordinals and BRC20 starting to make a pretty big move. So Ordi getting in there, and Caspa also getting back to 14. I gave you the Caspa trade. I made a video about it. And since Caspa was down at that low 12, boomed all the way back up to 14, up 11% of the week. Caspa, baby, Caspa. So that's kind of some awesome stuff right there for you on the morning. All right. Another thing I want to show you to break it down, all right, is this. Look, Toncoin is number 9. The Toncoin, whatever you want to Telegram. This thing is number 9. And it's only a matter of time. $23 billion market cap. It's insane how fast this thing, look, it surpassed Cardano, surpassed AVAX, SHIB, Bitcoin Cash. I mean, it's pretty interesting how quickly these things move to the upside. It's very, 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 I mean, it's fascinating, to be honest. All right. Bitcoin, we talked about it. I got a trade right here. We did not get stopped out. We're still in the trade. We're back to break even on the trade. Let's see what happens. Can we get the move back to the upside? The target would take us to 75,443. The 1 hour suggests we could get a move. The 4 hour suggests that we could get a move. You know what I mean? But we're going to break it all down right now for you and show you what I see happening for Bitcoin, the altcoins, and the world. Let's have some fun. Let's take a look at it. So first thing we're going to start off is with that weekly chart. We're going to break down the weekly from the top down. In case you're new here, this is what we do every single day. I look at Bitcoin in its entirety, show you what big deals matter, zoom out in case you get caught up in the smaller time frames. You don't want to get lost in the sauce. Shout out to the beautiful people here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here on my beautiful birthday. Blessings on blessings for you to be alive. And we got resistance here for Bitcoin at 65,500. Let's take a look at this key area. Bring it down a little bit. 65.5. I've talked about it many, many times. As long as we close a candle above it, I just can't get into the bear scenarios with those bears. Hanging out with those bears, man. Getting all hairy berry over there. You know what I mean? We got 67,200. And then we had this beautiful level that we're still respecting at 69,000. I mean, so much awesome stuff has happened. You know what I mean? You don't want to get too caught up in the fear. That wick to the downside isn't my favorite thing to see, though. Bit of rejection from the top. And we know we have resistance here at 71,000. Let's see, what is it this candle opened at? Yeah, 71,280 is the weekly support or resistance. So this is the weekly support or resistance that matter. If we break down below 69,000, we're going to test 67.2. If we lose 67.2, we're going to lose 65.5. And if we do all that, it's a very likely chance that we could go to 60K. And then if I pull wick to wick of the fibs, we're still not out of the water yet with a possible move back down to 52,000. I'm not a perma bear. I'm not a perma bull. I would not want to see 52,000 personally. I don't desire to see it. I've been loading up on Bitcoin, all right? But if it did go there, so be it. I would have to be able to grab some more, and I'd keep cash on the sidelines for this reason. You know, I never go all in. You know what I mean? I always have some type of reserve in case, and I never go full reserve. I used to go full reserve. I did it many times. I don't do it anymore. I don't have to, right? But you do what you have to do when you have to do it. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor or do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade, baby. All right. So bouncing off that beautiful 618 golden pocket, could be something we're seeing. But again, I'm not even entertaining that unless we start seeing weekly candles close below that. I'm just showing you where we could go, though. And just so you know, you can see the whole platform. I look like trading just like war. And me and you guys were going into battle every day. And I want to give you the strategic landscape of what's happening around us. Get as much information as we can, feed our subconscious mind as much zoomed out information so we can then make the best possible decisions for the long term. You know what I mean? It's great to intraday trade. It's great to scalp on leverage. It's great to have fun in all these different ways. But the biggest money for me in my lifetime was made in the long term, was made on the 2-week, the weekly, even the monthly chart. Being able to zoom out and see things for what they are and take them for what they are. All right. One thing I want to show you that I haven't mentioned yet, I only mentioned to the trading group, haven't mentioned it to anybody else, all right? Just kind of a cool idea. And stay tuned, I got some new coins to show you. We do DeFi here, we do it all. We show you all the hottest things, and I stay up till 2 in the morning watching every single, I believe, YouTuber that has that info, has that awesomeness. I combine all that data into the show, so I've been up till 2 in the morning getting all the hottest sauce for you. So right now, you wake up, you didn't have to do that. I did it for you. And I'm going to be able to pump you with so much information about this market, about what's hot, what's not, what's happening, what's flying. Just like I gave you BASEDAI or BASEAI. Remember, we did from $3,000 to $9,000. It did a triple. It tripled up in a few days. I gave you Brett. Brett is up huge. I continuously to give you hot coins, Velodrome, Aerodrome, you name it. I've been nailing it for the past 3 weeks. You've been absolutely gainitis all over the place. So shout out to everybody here. So look, this is a chance. This is making a rising wedge flag. All right, I know we got a lot of support and resistance, but a rising wedge flag. And, we could reset on the stochastics, and the 21 could still come up to price action or get a little close. We could have 2 or 3 more weeks of just upward trending price action that's in a range. We could range from 69 to 73 to 71 to 70, you know what I mean? Just kind of in this kind of up, this is what we've been doing. We've been uptrending in a range. Look. So you can only assume we're going to continue to do what we've been doing. Top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. So I see Bitcoin possibly making what's called a rising wedge bull flag. It's a bull flag when it's up to the upside, and that could take us all the way to $107,000 by May 20th. All right? That's just something to think about. I'm not guaranteeing that. I'm not saying it's, but it's just an interesting concept. And this is definitely right now, this is reality. Until reality changes and the quantum physics of the world, spins us into a new reality, this reality is real. And we have to deal with this reality right now. That's why when you see people that are perma bears and talking about coming down here, it's like they're wasting a piece of their mental space, because why do that? If we're not going to go to these key levels, it does not matter. You see what I'm saying? I would like to pray today on this beautiful birthday day. Dear Lord, thank you for everything you've given me on my birthday. You raised me into this beautiful world from the womb of my mother. Please forgive my mother for any sins, and my father, may bless them, and may they be in heaven with you, and may I see them again. All right? And may you bless everybody here on the live stream. My mom, that has mother and father, anyone who's sick or ill, may everything go okay. If they're meant to go, may they go as gracefully and as peacefully as possible. And if they're meant to survive, let them fight through. And I know a lot of people are going through a lot right now around the world. You can just see it. So I love you all. I appreciate you. I care about you. And I thank you so much for your support, your love, and your kindness on my beautiful birthday, baby. I love you all. Thank you so much for the love. It is my birthday, just so you know. You can wish me a happy birthday. Don't be shy in the stream. All right. So this is a symmetrical triangle, right? We could have a fake out breakout here. This could have been just a bull trap, and we could come right back inside this pattern. And if we hit the bottom of this pattern, so here's the deal. If we end up back inside this trend line, we end up back inside here, we will come back and test the bottom of the channel. I'm getting you prepared. I'm not telling you what's happening. I'm getting you prepared for all the different things that can happen, so that when you see them, you're not going to be like, oh, you're going to be like, okay, I could short that. So if we end up back inside this trend line, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be the best case scenario for Bitcoin. It's going to make it like we're going to come back down here, then we could get tight, and then this symmetrical triangle is back in play. We have a breakout right now. We were out of it. It was awesome. 72,000, 73K, almost basically 78.91. The high was 72,797 and 99 cents. I mean, unreal, right? But we're back here now. It's not all bad. We got to be honest, we're still above 69,000. We're still above 70K, right? We still have a ways to go, but I just want to show you, and the daily here is curving. It could curve to the downside. It could continue to the upside. We have a little bit of caution here on the daily stochastics. Now you got the 12-hour, a time frame, and you can see that we've definitely hit a bit of a resistance here for what, a major resistance, and then maybe a little bit above it for whatever reason. We can't get back above 72,380, 370. And this could either be a retest or we're coming down. The stochastic suggests we're going lower. So the stochastics are also showing signs of a pullback, break through this, and dump back to the downside. All right. Let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame and continue to grind. Now, our 4-hour had this green candle this morning, but then just got hit with a bearish engulfer right next to it. If this closes below it, that's bearish engulfing, and we weren't able to break above the breaker block. We got to get above this key zone here. We got to break back above this dead cave. You can't break that candle. So when this candle went halfway, you knew there was, just wasn't going to be the case. We are hitting the 21-day moving average. I did see this as a long inside of the bull flag, touching the 21-day moving average, just like I saw the long yesterday. But, the 1 hour did fall through the 21, though, which is a bearish sign as well for me personally. You don't want to see the 1 hour losing the 21. You want to see the 1 hour skipping on the 21. Once you lose the 21 there, like on the 1 hour, then you go towards the 200. You could end up for a further more downside. So here's the deal. This looks like a retest on the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour suggesting a move to the upside. We got swing up to swing up and swing down. We got hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour, which my lifetime of backtesting has played out, most of the time to give us a move to the upside. However, I've been in chop recently. The last 2 days have been some of the toughest days of trading, just intraday trading, personally, that we've had in a while. We've made some nice scalps in the 1 minute. That's about it. But even yesterday was a vicious day of trading, even for me. Honestly, I'm up huge on a lot of spot bags. Like Aerodrone has just been paying me up almost $30,000 on my Aerodrone move. And so that's just been really like the euphoria of the week for me personally. And it is what it is. So, I trade heavy spot. The majority of my money, I'll have like literally, I couldn't even tell you. If I told you how much money I had in spot, you'd think I was rude. So I'm not going to do it. But it is over $1 million that I have in spot positions. So if we 10x in here, I'm making 10. If we 20x, I'm making 20. If we 30x, I'm making 30 million racks. So let's go. You know what I mean? So this is the biggest, bear market bag I ever built of any single market, anytime I've ever been in the markets, right? This is the biggest market, so we'll see what happens. I threw that 100 grand in Solana at 109, like only time will tell. And I'm ready to, to see whatever can happen. And the crazy thing about trading is you never know what's going to happen. People think they know, and then they say, oh, yeah, it's definitely. They say these guarantees. Nothing is guaranteed in trading, period. Remember that. Repeat that after me. Nothing is guaranteed in trading. So I'm honestly, I'm seeing more downside here. The second we break through this level, no go. So let's take a look at the 15-minute too. This morning, the 15-minute just didn't look good. It had a turn on the stochastics telling me there was going to be a down movement. All right, so earlier in the morning, when everything looked okay and we were above the 200, I took the long. Second, the 15-minute broke the 200 SMA. It told me that the long is not likely scenario. I gave an update to my trading group. I said, watch out for this move here. I said, look here. The 15-minute, and this is why it's great to be in a trading group. 15-minute lost the 200 MA. We may test the bottom of the pattern here. I don't know what it is, man. I've been typoing more than ever lately. May test the bottom of the pattern here. Always use a stop loss. You know what it is? I'm culminating to a big time in my life. I'm moving to Florida. I'm leaving the East Coast. I think there's a little bit of straight. I have a little bit of, my mind's I got a lot going on in my head, right? I'm moving to Florida. Like I'm thinking today when I really locked the door for the last time. But, I'm only a 3-hour flight away. It's not even that big deal. I don't need to make that much. I don't need to make it like this big drama scene. But at the same time, it's just, with my mom and dad dying, living in the house that I grew up with my parents, and just moving on in this physical sense is something interesting. And the day I move into the house marks the 1-year anniversary of my father's death, May 1st. You know what I mean? He died on May 2nd at 2 in the morning. But anyway, so look, coming back down to the bottom of the pattern here is likely, okay? Bang, bang, bang. And that's what I said to the trading group. I said, look for the 15-minute to dump down here to the circled region because we lost the 200 SMA pretty quickly too. And so let's take a look at what happened here for Bitcoin. But we would do exactly that. We would lose the 200 and drop to the bottom of the pattern, just as suggested. See that? And then we would even take a nasty wick to the downside all the way to 69,700, which is pretty absurd. So, and now we have a bit of a divergence here for Bitcoin. This does swing up. Well, that swings kind of flat. It kind of swings up too as well, though. Not my cup of tea. So here's the deal. We break back inside. We go to the bottom of the pattern. That's it. You go to the bottom of the pattern, then you have to deal with the fact that you're back inside of a possible symmetrical triangle, which to me have been breaking to the downside more than they've been breaking to the upside. So this could be definitely a bull trap for Bitcoin. And it's starting to play off and pan out like it is. All right? Get everybody excited, get the longs, and then get all these stops down here. So many people are long up to, you know what I mean? And just blah. If I was the market maker, I'd bring you up fake. I'd bring you back down. Remember, we went over this, and then I'd bring you back inside and possibly pump it up. If I was going up, I'd likely do this scenario. This is how I would get the most liquidity out of the retail. If I need to get as much Bitcoin as possible, then I need to fake out retail, and I need to play games with the price action. So I've been light on my trades the last 2 or 3 days, so I can't lose much, like $100, $200. You know what I mean? And so it is what it is. But even the altcoins are going to get affected by this price movement for Bitcoin. And look at the hammering down here now, a short squeeze for Bitcoin to the downside. And if you're my trading group, you were aware what was likely going to happen based on the 15-minute losing the 200 SMA. All right? And look at that, 69,800 for Bitcoin, and there's long liquidations. These are people getting liquidated right here on BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP showing you the liquidations. It's amazing. See what the candlesticks are hiding. We got liquidity all the way back down to 96,000. All right? We had Big Red there, but Big Red has since moved. Unbelievable. All right? And look at this, man. Look at the people coming on in. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Wow, the chat is just exploding. You people are unbelievable. Happy birthday, Sam. Por amor. Thank you for everything you do. Por amor. May God bless you, man. Thank you so much, brother. God bless you. He is with you, Sammy. Thank you, Judge Bibbles. We love you. I appreciate you, man. 50K is the closest fingerprint. We need to test that if past patterns are live. Maybe. We don't need to do anything. I never say you need to do anything in trading because once you say you need to do something, then you think it has to happen, and nothing has to happen in trading. Sup, Sammy? Happy birthday. My favorite Romanian cam likes QUBIC. Let me know. Thank you. Amazing. QUBIC is hot. I think QUBIC could be a big deal too as well. You know what I mean? Blessed to have you as my mentor. Happy birthday, Sam. Shout out to Crypto Bellico in the house. And shout out to everybody that's throwing down right now. It's pretty awesome. Sup, Sammy? We have Mas Jessica. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Sam's birthday cake. Thank you for the $5. Crypto Plumber for a $50 super chat. Man, I can't believe how much you give. I cannot believe it. Have a happy birthday, Sam. Much love. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Wishing you all the best. Wishing you all you wish for yourself. Thank you so much, Sniper Paul. We love you. Happy birthday to you, MZPLN. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you for all you do and the positivity you brought into my life. Zoonster, we love you. Happy birthday. You're awesome. Can you look at ATR? I'm down 46%. Not sure if I should take the L or hold. God bless you. Thank you, Sam. J Soul. Let's take a look. I mean, you have to have conviction. You should have a plan. If you had a plan, you're like, I wanted to hold this throughout the bull run, then that's it. If you didn't have a plan, I guess now you're in between. You got to make a plan before you get into any single trade. You got to say, what am I willing to do? Where will I cut this off if it doesn't go my way? You know what I mean? That's just, you got to have that talk with yourself before you open up any single position. Proper risk management is so key. All right? Is so key. So there you are at 69,750. And now Bitcoin's starting to break down. And I'll tell you right now, when rising wedges break to the downside, they dump pretty fast. And they'll dump fast. And now you're basically back inside the pattern. So my initial idea this morning was negated by the loss of the 200 to the 15. And the 15-minute got pretty vicious. All right. Birthday card. Happy birthday, Judge Bibbles, man. You're the man, dude. So nice of you, brother. Florida be lucky to have you. Happy birthday. Shout out to Brian Mosblack. We love you, man. Happy birthday. God be with you and your family life, or God be with you, man. Danger is my middle name. I love this guy. Happy birthday, bro. God bless you and your family. Thank you, man. Mine QUBIC, when it first got GPU mineable, did really well, but saw a lot of red flags hanging in their Discord. QUBIC has potential, but be careful. Interesting. Thank you. You got your house, your birthday, your dog's name. I mean, your security nightmare. You're funny. Yeah. Your dad's with you, brother. Thank you, Tyler James. Is there any consolation your parents are closer than before now? My late husband comes to my daughter and my son-in-law in their dreams and are very relevant to both. Amazing you say that. I still haven't dreamed of my mother. I dreamed of my dad one time. I still have yet to dream of my mother. My wife has dreamed of both of them. My life is connected to this. Like, she dreams so much of all her loved ones all the time. I don't get that. It doesn't happen to me as much. I don't remember my dreams a lot. 69,750 for Bitcoin. Struggling right now. Attempting to try to bounce. You got some type of divergence here. You definitely liquidated a lot of people. You're sitting on support. But for what I'm showing you, you're really testing this key level here. If you can't get a bounce and get back above 71,200, you're testing this low area here at 67,002. All right. So it is what it is. Can we get back up inside the move is the question. All right. No, we love Tucker. Tucker is hilarious. And I got a bunch of coins I'm going to break down. I'm not done, guys. I'm going to show you so many coins. I'm going to show you guys. I was up all night. Bang, bang, bang. And you did ask about Soul Card yesterday. Sorry, we did not get to it. It happens. I'm a human being. I appreciate you being super nice about it and just coming back again and asking quietly. Very nice of you, my friend. Very nice of you. Soul Card. I like this idea, like a card for Solana. That's all it was, right? You know what I mean? You could, non-KYC card on Solana. That's what it was. That's what I saw them talking about when I hit the website, right? Soul Card. Well, look at that. See, look, I'm not going there. See that? And it could just be, they could be overbearing, but I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be going to that website for now. Can we get update on, yeah. Thanks for changing many lives in a positive way, bro. Wish us the best. Amen, brother. Amen. Wish you the best. Thank you. Yikes. Get out of there. Yeah. So I don't know, man. And now look, it's starting to go down to the downside. Maybe this thing was some type of, who knows? So just be careful, everybody. I don't really promote memes. I take a shot on some memes and I do what I got to do, but you got to know that you got to be willing to lose it all if that's what's going to happen. So just be careful at all times, all right? All the best for the move, brother. Thank you. Can we get an update on VANRY? It's funny. I see this person asking about VANRY a lot. Let's take a look at VANRY, which I believe was TVK. Am I wrong? Isn't VANRY TVK? So let's take a look at VANRY for you here. And here we service you as best as humanly possible. Show you everything you need to know. Talk about it. Go over it. So VANRY's in this beautiful bull flag, right? Measured move would take you up 121% gains to 47 cents. I like what I'm seeing for VANRY. We take a look at the 12-hour time frame. You don't want to lose this level. Use this level. You are going to drop down to the 200. The Stoke suggests that some low you could be going down. If Bitcoin takes a move to the downside, every coin is going to move down. The 4-hour also has lost the 200 SMA. Not the best sign, and somewhat of a bear flag here. I'll tell you that. So I'm seeing some cautious signs that make me weary that we could go lower here for VANRY. All right. Let's take a look at our 1-hour time frame. And our 1-hour wants to save the day. So see if your 1-hour can get back above the 200 SMA. But look, that's a shoulder head and a right shoulder. It may come to test 21. If you lose 21, Looks like you could come down the length of this bull flag down to 15. So just be very, very careful on VANRY. It looks okay, but the smaller time frames need to show me confluence. I wouldn't, I would really be, I wouldn't be bullish on it until I see it get back above 25 cents and then use some type of retest there. All right. Near Protocol. Thank you. Okay. Wow, 69,550 for Bitcoin, getting the tank easy all the way back inside the pattern. It was a breakout, fake out, and as far as we're concerned now, you're back inside the pattern. That's it. Oh, that's so ugly when you lose. That's a bear trap, man. And so they bear trap you, which means you're likely going to dump now down to the bottom of the pattern here. Just is what it is. The 1 minute's probably below the 200 it is. That's our indication to long. Honestly, I'm going to stop trading the 1 hour and the 4 hour. I was going for bigger time frames. And if I just sit on the 1 minute, short right there, my system tells me to short when I lose the 200. Short when I lose the 200. So sad to say, but we're starting to see a bearish trend in the smaller time frames. And I don't like to short before a halving, but now it's kind of forcing me, because had I shorted for the last 2 days, short win, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm wary of this price action. I've been watching it the last 2-3 days, and it's been very, very interesting. I've been dollar cost averaging in the coins that matter, and it has been paying off. But this market is iffy right now, for sure. Definitely, that's a bull trap, my friends. It's the definition of a bull trap. They break out, break you back inside the pattern, break you back inside. Once you go back inside the pattern, still hugging this hidden bullish divergence, though, which is very, very interesting to me, too. But there you go, man. There's the nasty drop to the downside. So now let's go to the smaller time frame, the 30 second, something like that. It's kind of got a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder there. See, shoulder, head, right shoulder. Says that you want to dump a little further to the downside here. You got some, you don't have any strong divergence, so dumping on my birthday, baby. You got to love it, huh? Bitcoin's going to really ruin the fun today. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Pocket is a fair launch, layer 1, unique concept, deep in narrative. Take a look. I have a big old bag of Pocket Network. I have $6,500 worth of Pocket USD. And yeah, I'm all about Pocket, my friend. Thank you for telling me about my own position. I love you, though. I appreciate you. You didn't know. Shout out to No Love 040. Thank you for giving Pocket some recognition and letting people know about my bags, baby. I appreciate you, brother. Where are you from, Crypto Lifer? Where are you from, my friend? I'm from Mars, man. I'm from another planet, my friend. I'm from the rings of Saturn, my buddy. Shout out to the 1,497 people here on the live. 400 likes. $229 in birthday revenue. You people are so nice to me. It's amazing. And thank you again. Happy birthday. You're 1 in a million. Lucky to have you as part of my life. Love from India. Thank you so much, all you beautiful people, man. First birthday, I never got a card from my mom and dad. You know what I mean? It's so sad. They always sent me a card on my birthday. I had the card that my parents gave me. I used to keep it here. I don't know where it went. I hope it didn't get thrown out. But I had this birthday card my mom and dad gave me that I used to keep. Anyway, it was got a sailboat on it, and my dad just said, attack here and attack there. And he said, a change of wind is always nice. And my mom said, you keep going. You fly, you fly right into the shore. And just a beautiful, beautiful gift that my parents give me every single year. They gave me a birthday card. So it's bittersweet, man, to celebrate your birthday without the people that brought you into the world. But you know what? Blessings on blessings, everybody. I'm blessed that I was able to have them as long as I did. You know what I mean? So there you have it. So yeah, I see some nasty downside now. Now that we breached the pattern, Pattern Trading 101 tells me that we entered the bottom of the pattern. Unless they bull trap, it's like a bear trap and they bring us back inside, but nasty. We do have some support at 69,000 like I've showed you. That's that weekly. But once you lose 69, you're going back down all the way to 67,200. And that just is what it is. So just be careful. Everyone's got this perma bull thing going on. Like we have to go up. And it's just like, it's just not the case. All right. Look, that's a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, even though it's hard to see and it's messy as heck. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. That's likely to go further to the downside. And you know what? I'm not trading on my birthday. You know why? Because I don't feel like it. It's funny. It's like I want to go out with my kids somewhere. I want to take my wife to dinner tonight. I want to really enjoy my day. I don't want to be stuck staring at a screen for the rest of my day. I want to have fun and just be outside. It's a beautiful day. Thank the Lord, it's 64 degrees with no sun, no clouds in the sky. We all didn't die on April 8th with all the conspiracy theories and all the nonsense they were saying. I barely looked at it because I was just too busy in the charts. Too much going on. Aerodrome was pumping too hard with gainitis. You understand what I'm saying? But look, had you been in my trading group, the second I told you that 15-minute was going to dump, there was high probability. And then once you lose a trend line, I mean, that's that's nasty, nasty sauce right there. And there we go further to the downside. This head and shoulder is now bumping. Looks like it's going to take us down to 68,200 for Bitcoin. So I see a short. I call a short. It is what it is. It's all about the 200-day moving average. When you lose the 200 on the 1 minute, and I show you guys this every single day that I'm live over and over and over again. And I'll get rid of this yellow line here. But once you lost the 200 SMA there, and look, you even had a bit of a shoulder, a head and a right shoulder. Once you lost the 200 SMA here, massive dump to the downside. It's the same as getting along. Once it gets above, it pumps. They're the calling along, calling a short, or exactly the same thing. They don't really, And I saw a possible bullishness. The hidden bullish on the 1 minute, on the 1 hour got me going too a little bit, for sure, right? But always use a stop. That way you can't get liquidated. It is what it is. And honestly, good time to buy up some more BTC on the low. I bought a boatload of Bitcoin last night. But and I bought Bitcoin here. I bought a lot of Bitcoin at 65,000. I really did. And I'm on my way to loading up a whole nother Bitcoin, honestly, in these key levels. So let's take a look at what's happening now for BOOKMAP. Link in the description below to BOOKMAP. I do get a commission if you sign up to BOOKMAP. I'd greatly appreciate it. They used to sponsor the channel. They don't anymore, but maybe they will today. We're going to have a meeting. We'll see what happens. We're going to have this big area. So I can't tell you that they sponsor the channel because they don't anymore. But maybe they will again. 68,400, 69,000. You just have to tell people when a channel is sponsored by something, right? So I only get commissions. I don't get sponsored. Look, like I get sponsored by iTrust Capital. And shout out to iTrust Capital. Really appreciate them every day for supporting, YouTubers, right? That push, we have dual businesses and we like it. iTrust Capital is the only place where you can put your Roth IRA to work using cryptocurrency, really. Maybe not the only place, but I think it's the best. And it's better than the ETFs, in my humble opinion, because you have access to Bitcoin on the low. Like if this was a weekend dump, you can't buy the ETF on a weekend dump, but you could buy it inside of your iTrust Capital account. So iTrust Capital, link inside that QR code there in the corner of my right corner of the screen. iTrust Capital, we appreciate you. We thank you. Just look it up. It's great for retirement, long term. And you can put gold, silver, and you can even trade short term inside there without paying the taxes short term, right? Until you take it out when you're 59 years old. So it's pretty awesome. And, but talk to your accountant, talk to a professional advisor, see if the iTrust Capital is something for you. All right. So we saw this wacky shoulder, head and right shoulder that did dump to the downside as suggested. Measured move takes you to 68,250. All right. And some nasty liquidations here on the key levels. So we took you from the weekly to the daily to the 4 hour to the 1 hour, all the way back down. Let's see something else. Let's take a look at our baby, the DXY. Is the DXY getting a nice pump back to the upside? Or is it dumping with Bitcoin? DXY is getting a spike up here on the 1 minute time frame, and you see there's a bullish divergence there, suggesting it does get a move up. However, look at it. It's got a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. Just looks ugly. We want to make sure it doesn't get back above these key levels, so let it bounce. But, I just don't want to see it break. Let it bounce, maybe do a bearish retest, something of that nature. Pretty ugly pattern. But right now it has a bullish div and it's attempting to get a bounce back to the upside. We don't want to see the dollar break back above 104.43. And they've been somewhat uncorrelated recently, but they're still pretty correlated. And now look at liquidity has switched to the downside on us all the way down to 68,000. So it's likely we go lower to 68K today. That's what the likelihood is, in all the way to the bottom of the pattern. Where's the bottom of the pattern for Bitcoin? 67,000, right? So it's just very likely we see 68K today. Very, very likely, my friends. All right. How would you trade that? How would you make some gains on that trade? What we could do is we could flip this upside down and trade it just like we trade a bullish scenario, right? Flip on your moving averages. And you want to wait when the moving averages get tight. You want to draw your flag and you want to trade the flag to the upside, right? So we would trade this bullishly, right? So that's our bear flag. That's likely going to dump. Then what you could do is you can go to your short position. Remember, we're upside down. So look, we're trading long, right? This is how I teach students how to trade long, how to trade short that don't know how. because they're comfortable trading short, but they just have a real problem when it comes to the other way. They're comfortable trading long, but they have a real problem when it comes to the other way around, right? And so now we flip this back to the other scenario. You can see you get in here with a stop loss. You can put your stop loss where you see fit. It's got to be a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. And we could be getting a bounce too. Bitcoin has been viciously volatile the last few days. That's why I don't even think I'll take this short, even though it is on a Tuesday. All right. But that's what I'm seeing right now is a bear flag down to liquidity. And we got the liquidity here too as well. So it's suggesting that we do see a move further to the downside here for Bitcoin. But only time will tell. But it's obvious to me that it's likely going to happen. If you can't get back above 69,287, expect more downside. That's already a resistance period here. And you're just losing moving averages by, remember, when you lose the 15-200 SMA, which is hard to see here, you likely go down to the 30-minute 200 SMA. Once you lose the 30-minute, you'll come test the 45. Once you lose the 45, you will test the 1-hour 200 SMA. All these things are happening. But we already did get it. Wow. So we did hit 68.8. You see that? And we did get a bounce back to the upside. But that could just entice the longs to jump on in thinking they got the bounce, just to floor them further to the downside. And look, there you go, 68,000 going further down too as well. All right. So let me slap this back on, get you back to where we were here on the 1-minute time frame. Double click, square it away and show you. I think we were even on the 32nd. We needed that just to see. And there's your short going further to the downside there. Just called this flag, right? The entry really should have been there because we started at. And you're on the money right now if you took the short with a stop loss right here. You could actually even move your stop to break even at this point. You could move your stop to break even like that. Look, and you could just take a risk-free trade at this point. No way you could even get stopped. You can't lose money on this trade now. Unless they reverse the price right back to the upside, you could even take some profit right here on a quick day. I'm telling you, the volatility has been so crazy, I would take profits as quick as possible. Lately, it's just been like, up a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. It's just been absolutely nuts, Granted, the 200 SMA, my strategy has been playing out. Shorting the 200 SMA to the downside would have gave you so much gains. So there you have it. Now we have a bullish div here on the 30-minute. Eventually, you are going to find some type of bottom. Can we get the bottom here? And that's why I would probably take some profits there. Now you get stopped off for break even if you want. I'm not trading. It's too ridiculous for me today. We get a move back to the upside. I'm in 100 positions. You know what I mean? So when I say I'm not trading, that's complete. I'm not trading specifically leverage on Bitcoin at the moment. That's all I mean. Like this specific setup. That's my birthday present to myself. I've been trading. I've been in a trade literally for days on days for years now. It's nice to give your mind a rest every once in a while. And that's my birthday present to myself. You know what I mean? So, and now you're looking to see if this can make an inverted head and shoulder and get back to business, or it's going to continue to make another bear flag. I see more downside based on what I'm seeing, based on the bigger ideas. And when I say base, that brings me back to base. I want to talk about something, but I'm not going to talk about till 11 o'clock. Stay tuned for more. This channel is going to give you more than just technical analysis. We're going to show you the coins that matter and give you deep dives. I'm telling you right now, I've been searching the market for the hottest opportunities for you every single day, and for me. You know what I mean? So we can make gains together and have a blast. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking as financial advice. But I do want to put as many coins on your radar, show you ideas, concepts, and even talk about white papers, break down some sauce and have some fun. So if you're ready for deep dives, if you're ready to find out about the hottest new coins, if you're ready, put a 333 in the comment section right now. Let's go, baby. Let me hear you guys loud and clear. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Okay. Sam, you should check out Theta and CoinTFuel. They have an edge coming up when you could mine from any device that runs Android OS. Dude, they have an edge cloud. I like it. I own Theta. I recently jumped into Theta, right? So there you have it. You know what I mean? I owned Theta back when it was 178. I like Theta, man. I've known Theta for 4 or 5 years now. I used to stream on Theta until they took away the stream keys. And then remember, you can't stream on Theta anymore, right? There's no more live streaming on Theta.tv. I had a stream key and everything. I was even on Theta. I'm on the Theta network. You can find me. I used to stream to it every day. For about a year, we were streaming to Theta. And it also took a while to get the stream key. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird. It's like they don't do content anymore. Like you can't go to get, it's what happened to my theta. It's weird. Theta video. Download Theta Edge node and earn T-Fuel. I might be doing that, actually. Earn tokens by sharing your PC's compute, storage, and bandwidth resources. I'm going to make another computer for doing this type of stuff and just let it run throughout the day. I don't want both, I can't have my mainframe computer getting banned, getting hit up like that. But I mean, it seems like a good idea, doesn't it? To have like, a dual systems going on. So when I get to Florida and I get situated, I'll be building another computer. I just got to get this move done. I got to pack boxes. It's crazy. So Bitcoin gets a little dead cat bounce here. You know what I mean? But it may just be a dead cat bounce. Look, we're back to break even now. Bullish divergence kicks in. Back above the 200. Can we moon back to the upside? Anything is possible, right? Let me see if I can see a different scenario. Something that I haven't seen before. To kind of get my mind inside a different zone. I love doing this. Like I go to the KuCoin chart. I delete everything. And I just see if I see anything, And at the end of the day, you could say some could say, well, you never left the pattern. The other pattern just never broke inside, never made it to the top. It's a little weird for me because I negate these. So it just doesn't, I just like, it's hard for me to do that. Right? Because it's like, well, what was this then? You know what I mean? Just a crazy triple top for no reason. And I would say, as long as the 1 hour doesn't leave the 200 SMA, I would remain bullish, right? Overall. And as long as we don't break this low here at 64,000, 65K, and then I also show you like the 69,000, the 67.2, and the 65.5 weekly support. Like, we're above weekly support. We're above 69K. Like, just, the other day we weren't. So it's not the worst thing in the world, right? And it's interesting. It's like this flag they may bring us back inside and still make this thing play out, right? Like a broadening falling wedge that could still pump. I wouldn't be surprised. We've been oversold on the 1 hour for a while now. Like it's gonna have to get a pump back to the upside. Could you kind of wedge this back to the top of the pattern? And that's where I ended up back where I am right now, just kind of watching the smaller time frames, right? So I don't see anything too much different. Sometimes I do that and I see a new pattern or something I hadn't thought about before, and it just sparks my mind, and I'm like, oh, that's different. And I see something that I didn't see, right? So now you're going to make the right shoulder, hopefully, which could get you on out of here. The shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, and we could get a break back up to the 200 SMA here on the 30. We're on the 30-second chart. You need the 30-second when the time frame gets crazy, right? It's the one for you. It's the one. It gives you a lot of detail and information when you're trying to figure out where price action is going to go. When it moves fast, it makes the patterns in smaller time frames because it moves so fast. You can't register things on the 1 hour. The 1 hour even will just be a straight candle. You won't really be able to see exactly what's happening. So we zoom in to find, like right now, there's a lot of people that were just seeing this red candle. They're just freaking out. They're just watching a red candle on a bigger time frame. We're able to see the divergence. We're calming down right now. We've saw like the bleeding has stopped for a second. We're starting to kind of see what may be happening here. Bit of a cup and handle too as well. All right. Look, this candle has to break above this candle here to be bullish. If we can't break that, we're likely going to go down. Look for our fair value gap. All right. Our fair value gap is right here. Look, you see that, right? At the 618 Fibonacci. If you can't break this candle, which we didn't, you're coming back down to the gap of liquidity. It is what it is. This looks like it's going to come right back down here to liquidity and eat it. Ooh. This candle had to break this block. It did not. Means this candle will likely come grab liquidity. Look at that. The volatility is this is the 30-second chart today. It is insane. Like this 30-second candle can't make up its mind. But that's bearish when you can't break above the previous, candle. See, this is a bullish. This candle broke above that candle. We had a rippage. It's also a bullish engulfing candle, right? I see the right shoulder being formed here, which is a possible move to the upside here for BTC. All right. And bang, that takes you all the way back up here to somewhere at 69,928 for Bitcoin. All right. That would be your measured move. I'm saying, hey, if you can't get back above 69,281, you're going to see more downside. And look, that liquidity came to the liquidity zone, just like we said. You did not break the bullish. You did not break the bear's breaker. And this is where, look, you came right there. See that? How did I know that? That's ICT concepts, man. That's how it works. That's liquidity. That's the algorithm. That had to break this level. It did not. Boom. Shout out to Master Friend. I sat with him last night for 2 hours, 3 hours, and he just gave me that sauce, bro. Amazing, right? So now look, the head and shoulders still may be playing. You still may get at the right shoulder here. It's not over yet. And there's your cup and handle, okay? Now we pull the 618. And let's get this candle up here a little bit. Yep. And now you pull your fib and you're looking and bring this down. And you're looking for this golden pocket 786 retracement to save the day here. Can't get that, And look, we bounced right off that liquidity zone, which is pretty crazy, right? Once we filled that fair value gap, bang. All right. There's another small one right here. It's almost like you attempted to nibble on it. Let's feel like you did right there. See that? Now the right shoulder has been made in a way. Very interesting, right? So now you have a 68% chance again that this could break out. You have a pattern on your hands. All right. I got trading friends that sit with me and we hang out. We do cool stuff every single day together. Okay? And whatever I learn, I teach you. Whatever I find out and new, I let you know about. All right? It's about to be 11 o'clock. It's going to be new coin moments. Every single day, we give you 3 hot new coins or a coin that's trending, that's on my radar. Every single day here, I'm going to prepare this for the show all the time and get your mind just absolutely involved. All right? And I got 3 coins that you want to see. So look, this looks like it's going to make a move back to the upside. My target takes us to 69.9. All right? And again, I'm not flip-flopping. I'm showing you what's happening in price action. You just have to ebb and flow with the movement of price. Shout out to all my Muslim people out there. Shout out to everybody that celebrated and fasted the last 30 days. Today is your last day of fasting, my friends. You did it. You did it. Today's your last day with no food and water for the entire day. Pat yourself on the back from sunup to sundown. You did it. You submitted to God. You put your bodily wants and wills aside. And, you fought with discipline. You knew what it was like for poor people to feel extremely hungry. So you connected to your humble spirit. You know what I mean? That's really, to me, the basis of that fast of Ramadan. Number one is to connect to God in a way by giving up your bodily wants, right? And think about it, if you can stop yourself from drinking and eating all day, what kind of discipline will you have in trading, right? And I'm not saying you have to do Ramadan and have to become Muslim. I love all races and all people of all religions. As long as you love people, as long as love is your religion, I'm with you. As long as you believe in helping others, I'm with you. As long as you share light, love, and happiness around the people around you and you push positive energy, I'm with you. That's religion. You know what I mean? You don't have to have a label, in my humble opinion. You don't have to say anything or do anything. You just got to be amazing. My mom was not an evangelist. My mom didn't love the church, A lot of things happened to my mom that I won't discuss. And she, because of you can only put 2 and 2 together. And, and then in Boston, we had a lot of the issues with the priests, right? It was just, it was full blown, I don't even want to get into it, but it was all over the archdiocese. And we found out that, people were covering up for people. And it was sad. And a lot of people lost trust, in that time. So anyway, I don't want to piss any people off. It's just what happened, in Boston. So my whole point of the story is my mom wasn't a preacher of Jesus. She didn't go around telling people to go to church. But I'm telling you right now, she was one of the most blessed people you will ever meet. She was always in a good mood. She never spoke bad about anybody, and she was the nicest person. And she did always tell me to believe in God and do my thing, but she didn't push God a lot. She didn't push her ideas on anyone. She was a quiet person. All she did was be nice to you and treat you with love and kindness. You know what I mean? So my dad prayed every day before a meal. My dad brought us to church. My dad was like, was very strong in that sense. So look, I mean, we couldn't get back above previous resistance. The inverted head and shoulder 32% of the time will not break out. And there's your dump there, right? Let's take a look at the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, look at the 1 minute, about to crush you. So the 1 minute's about to dump further to the downside. I would enter a short right now. Would have stopped right here. Target right down here to about 68,200. All right, just based on these stochastics here. But I'll be honest, I'm not trading today because the volatility is just absolutely strange. A lot of up and down price action on smaller time frames. Pretty sketchy business, to be honest. All right. The probability right now is to the downside because you had resistance. You couldn't get back above the previous high. When you can't get back above a previous high, you have to expect more downside. This is also a bit of a bear flag here. It's showing signs of movement to the downside as well. And again, I could be wrong. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but it's highly likely. Entry would be somewhere right here. And the stochastics even have a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder on them. Like the stochastics RSI the stochastics RSI are bearish. Look, they got a head and shoulder pattern, right? Crazy, right? We're all the way back at 69,165, man. This has been, I'll be honest, no bull run is easy. Everyone acts like the bull run's awesome, but it just keeps going. But the bull run just ain't that easy, baby. It ain't that easy. It just doesn't happen like that, right? It is tough. Trading is hard. Every single day is tough. Like the second someone's telling you it's easy, get away from them. My dad used to say that. Don't hang out with anyone that tells you it's easy, man. It slips out of my mind sometimes, and I always change it for simple. Things can be simple, but they're not easy. Nothing is easy. Making a good sandwich ain't easy if you make it right. You know what I mean? I just come from that school of thought. Maybe you think it's different, but that's how I look at it. So this is the short here. I'm still on the short. Likely the short's going to play out to the downside for Bitcoin. All right? The second we get into the money, we move that stop loss into break even on these treacherous days of trading. Protect the purse at all costs. All right? Protect the purse at all costs. That's the key. All right? 1104 for Bitcoin. I want to show you what I did last night. I want to kind of break down some research and really have some fun with you. So go to getbase.ai and check this out. I clicked on their white paper, a layer 1 network, layer 1 number 1, which I think is huge, for ZK LLMs and smart contracts. All right? BASEDAI, Prometheus testnet is live, and I'm pretty sure there'll probably be some airdropping, right? And some stuff like that. So, yeah. Now, look at this. This is their white paper, right? Computer science, cryptography, and security. BASEDAI, a decentralized P2P platform for zero-knowledge large language models. Okay? That's our LLMs, large language models. ZK LLMs, all right? Understand, that's going to be your next keyword. You haven't even heard it yet. ZK LLMs, right? You've heard it from me now. So now you understand what a ZK LLM is, and you're going to start hearing this narrative a little bit more. BASEDAI is a distributed network of machines, which introduces decentralized infrastructure capability of integrating fully homomorphic. Yeah, fully homomorphic encryption, dude. Fully homomorphic encryption, which is FHE, all right, with any language model, LLM, connected to its network. The proposed framework embeds a default mechanism called Cerberus squeezing into the mining process, which enables the transformation of standard LLMs into encrypted zero-knowledge LLMs, or ZK LLMs, leveraging insights from generative adversarial networks for data privacy. This novel quantization mechanism empowers BASEDAI miners to process and respond to prompts derived from the user interface with LLMs without the need for decrypting either the queries or their corresponding responses. The introduction of Cerberus squeezing significantly improves performance degradation caused by quantized functions in the current FHE-compliant computing environments by proactively optimizing calls between users, miners, and validators. You know, talking to people that are into AI, this is an issue. If this solves the issue, and again, it could all be proposed, all right? We are still in somewhat of a speculation mode, all right? But understanding this based on a decentralized P2P, this thing is going to be huge. And understanding the FHE is the next thing, the homomorphic encryption, right? So that's kind of where we stand. And it will be one of the first coins to ever do that, right? Owning a brain can be compared to owning a... So look at this. BASEDAI platform operates a decentralized network primarily composed of entities known as brains, These brains are distributed containers for specific computational tasks, mainly for running modified large language models. Each brain can select the LLM it wants its associated minors and validators to operate. BASEDAI has the capability to transform any LLM operating on a brain into a zero-knowledge large language model. It does this by pairing fully homomorphic encryption with BASEDAI quantized process, server squeezing, ensuring the data remains encrypted during both process and delivery. They had a fast way of understanding this, right? And again, you think I'm trying to bring you something that's pretty amazing, and I believe is going to be pretty awesome. And so, yeah, Now look at this. Staking PEPECOIN. Stake 1,000 PEPECOIN for 3 months. If you unstake it, the brain is returned to the public pool. Burning PEPECOIN. Burn PEPECOIN in exchange for brain credits at an increasing rate, starting at 1 PEPECOIN for 1 brain credit. If all brains are issued, all right, blah, 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 comprising near 80% of the total supply, PEPECOIN will be burned. For those participating in the burn method, BASEDAI is issuing an ERC-20 called Brain Credits. You burn PEPECOIN to get brain credits. You burn brain credits to get a brain. Each brain will also cost 1,000 brain credits, which means the maximum supply of brain credits is 1,000 to 1,024 brains, or 1,024,000 brain credits. However, for every 1,000 Pepe burn, the price of the item of the brain credit increases by 200 Pepe. Are you understanding? So let's kind of move on into the charts here and talk about what PEPECOIN is doing and what BASEDAI is doing with PEPECOIN. And here's PEPECOIN at an $851 million market cap. This is going to start people to FOMO in for BASEDAI, which I believe is going to start FOMO for this PEPECOIN. I also see it in a beautiful channel that's looking pretty nice, which may propel it further to the upside. All right? Very interesting. We get back. So far, the short is in the money. Just want to point this out. And you're likely going to make money on this short to the downside. I gave you the entry right there with the stop loss. All right? So far, so good. Look, we got a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder now. That's likely going to dump the base here. And if I go to the 30-second, you'll be able to see the head and... Yeah, that's a head and shoulder pattern. And that wants to break you further to the downside. We're back inside the pattern. You know we're headed back to the bottom of the pattern. You know we're likely going to test 67,200 now. I've talked about it. You've seen all the levels. You know what to do. You just got to do it, all right? And not live in fear. Your fear is holding you back from almost everything in life. A lot of fear comes from lack of gratitude. The more gratitude you have, the less fear you will feel. And there you are, 6888, the 888s. Anyway, let's get back to the sauce right now that's really getting me going. So this thing may pump on its own accord. It's got its own FOMO. See, the ecosystem is brewing with the brains and all this awesome stuff. Now, again, there are some big sells here, and this could go to, you know what I mean? This is high risk, high reward at the same time. Be very, very careful. All right. But I want to show you PEPECOIN on the radar. So PEPECOIN has something to do with BASEDAI. You get it? They work together. It's a whole thing. So last night, when I read about this and I broke it down at 1 in the morning, I'm sitting there buying a whole ETH of BASEDAI. Now, I also own BASEAI, which is another coin on Base. This coin is not on Base. This coin is on Ethereum. All right? PEPECOIN is also on Ethereum. These are both on Ethereums. The fees were only $11 last night. I told my trading group exactly what I did, and when I did it, they got this. They already got, most of this information. I gave them an entire write-up of what FHE was, and I explained to them what was happening. I'm going to keep you on the cutting edge, everybody. It's not just the charts. You want to understand what's happening in the ecosystems. You want to be able to move. You want to be able to build. This is so important. I see people, it just is just so important, all right? And again, I did get into BASEDAI, so it is my bag that I may shoe, but I put in $4,000, I put it on an ETH, we'll see where it goes, and it could easily go to zero. You could laugh at me next week or 2 weeks from now and be like, wow, that guy was so risky, look what happened. The market took a dump, so just be careful. All right, let's get back to Bitcoin as it's falling to the downside as suggested. You now move that stop loss to break even yet again. You now are protected. You cannot lose in the trade. You could even take a partial or most of the trade. I would take most of the trade off the table here. That's what I do. All right, you're low on the stochastics, I'm out. You know what I mean? Take your profit or raise the stop loss to break even. Don't sit there and dream. Too many people are dreaming of a win. Take a win, make a win, have a win in front of you, make it real. All right, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't think I say to you, but no one ever went broke taking profits. I'll tell you that right now. So, target looks like it's going to hit though. I usually take 70% of the target and be on my way to guarantee a win. Especially in a volatile day like today where this thing could, you never know what could happen. But look, I gave you this trade. I showed you where to set up. I showed you where to put the stop. I showed you where to put the target. Bang, bang, bang for Bitcoin. I would be taking profits right now. You do whatever makes you happy. Who just made gains on a short to the upside? I want to know. Who here made gains on a short to the upside? Let me know, each and every one of you. Made me 2K taking your trade so far this morning. Thank you, Sam. People make gains on my live stream every single time I show up, baby. Let's go! Woo! Let's go. Shout out to everybody here. Not afraid to take a short. Big gains. Lifer Vision. Lifer Adam, I love you, man. You guys are amazing. Look at all these people. Just did. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Made 600. Gains, baby. Gains. I couldn't get it. I thought inverted head and shoulder would kick in. It's okay. Sammy, just put cheese on my burger, baby. Yeah. And look, now we got more super chats. We got $50 from Ross Storm. Happy birthday, Sam. Appreciate you helping all of us control our finances and financial dream. Love you just the way you are. God bless you, man. Have a happy birthday, Sam. Much love, brother. Thank you so much, MG Crypto. And my man, Master Friend. Happy birthday, champ. Love you so much, Sammy. God bless you on this special day. God bless you, man. Last night was really special for me and you, dude. I don't know what it was, but like, I'm not trying to be weird, but I just... Man, I've always wanted a brother in my life. I always wanted someone I could go all the way, you know, like just like we could basically, anything could happen and we could trust each other and be loyal no matter what. And like, I just hope to continue to build with you, continue to grow with you, and continue to have a friend, man. It's worth way more than the money, bro. Bless you, bro. Thank you so much for everything. And everybody, if you want to learn, if you're having a lack of control, I scan the markets, I post, you know, I go over a lot of things, but you have lack of control right now in your trading, and you need, you know in your heart, like, that you need a drill sergeant, and I don't mean a drill sergeant, but you need someone that's kind of going to be on you a little bit. I highly suggest you hit this QR code and pay the $300. If you keep losing $300 a day, what's it worth throwing $300 today and just stopping the pain? If you don't know how to leverage trade and you keep bleeding out and you just keep going at it over and over again, it's time, my friend. It's time you change your life. Jump on in today. This is an extra benefit in my trading group. You do have to be in the trading group. Hit this QR code right now and find out what's happening with Master Friend, man. All right? Do yourself a favor and learn the sauce. Look what FUD Expert said. I've seen so many people change their lives with Master Friend, man. So, hey, it is what it is. It's up to you. Join my trading group and get extra access. It's $300 one time. He's going to demand that you demo trade. We're going to make sure you post your trades to us. We're going to need to see that you're profitable before you even touch a real chart. I mean, a real account. We got to get you to another level mentally. We got to help you find your sauce before you decide to throw money in the market. All right. It's my boyfriend's birthday, Bernie Alvarez. Shout out to Bernie. We love you. Shout out to Roman. Can you trade crypto with a funded account, Sam? There may be a few of them. I've seen a few. Master Friend is Sammy, a top G's in the game, baby. It's just a blessing. And so, look, that's why I take profits 70% of the time. I never always get to, you know what I mean? And when I'm trading spot, I usually go all the way. When I'm trading leverage, I take what I just take it because I've seen them just do so many insane. I've been up $500 and minutes later been down 300. You know what I mean? I've been up, 1,000. Second later, I've been, only up $200. Like they have, I've gone to the bathroom, walked back into the room. I've been in a trade for like a day straight, nurturing it, doubling down, moving it, finally up $2-3 grand, go to the bathroom, come back, I'm only up $500. Like I've seen it all. And if you've seen it all like me, you're going to take your profits, man. I'm telling you right now, you're going to take your profits. Shorts keep running the house. That's on fire to get one more item. Bitcoin 71K by the end of the day. I don't know what's going to happen. I was just reading him say that, right? If you want, email cryptolifers@gmail.com. And everyone, if you want to join the trading group and get the sauce, like if you want to get into what I'm talking about, hit the link right here. Jump on into cryptolifer.com. It's an amazing website. It's going to blow your mind, right? And see what's happening. $99 trading, $99 a month. Unlock financial freedom. Get the education from someone that does not take a day off, not on my birthday, not on Christmas, never. This is going to be what you need. Put in your email in here too, and we'll subscribe to our weekly newsletter. We will break it down. So we make it very simple and easy to find. Jump in right here and jump on in. We appreciate it. All right. And look, there's another bear flag forming as you get overbought. So now you could either, you could position yourself. Now remember, your stop loss is a break even. You can't lose money now. And you know what? What if you make 5 trades and you get hit a break even 2 or 3, 5, 4 times? I'm okay with that. And then the one trade is the payout. That's a great ratio because you don't lose it all and you still won. You know what I mean? Everyone's so worried about having to win every time. I'm more about protecting the purse. But this looks like it's going to continue to dump now. I see more downside for Bitcoin all the way to 68,200 for now. All right. And this would eventually hit the target. Look, previous support is resistance now. We bounced. We kind of bounced. We fell through. We bounced right there. Resistance right here. So now you got resistance for Bitcoin at 69K. That's the weekly resistance. You know, I've lost a weekly support, everybody. That's what's happening. The weekly candle's now going lower than a weekly area that we'd like it to. The bulls. So hit the like if you ever left profits on the table being a dreamer just to get stopped out. Amen. Amen. Thank you for saying that. Worked. Thank you for the info. Amen. 1 minute. RSI has a nice bullish divvy. Let's go, Mr. Priceless. Pure Alpha. Much love, homie. Shout out to Alex O'Crypto in the house. We love you, Alex. You've been growing on me, buddy. I can't wait to meet you one day. You seem like a blessed man. Thank you so much for sending in the love and being here, man. God bless you, my friend. Everyone check out Alex O'Crypto. He's an interesting guy. I have to be honest, I don't watch a lot of YouTube because I don't really have the time. I'm in the charts with my trading group and I create content, so it's very rare. Late at night, I deep dive hot projects and information that really gets to me. I watch a bunch of YouTubers on 2x speed and I just absorb, and I begin to build. You know, that's how I find out about BASEDAI. That's how I find out about the white paper. And it's funny, I read the white paper and you know, it's just interesting. But, you know, again, I see some new people here. Everyone, I just jumped into this new project called BASEAI. And what they're doing is you stake Pepe for 3 months. If you unstake it, the brain is returned to the pool. If you burn Pepe in exchange for credits at an increasing rate, 1 Pepe for 1 brain credit. If all brains are issued, so just read this, find out more about it. I'm going to put the link here. But get based. And it's the only thing that has FHE, right? Which is forced homographic encryption. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to really change the space. I mean, it's the newest tech we've heard about right now, and I'm bringing it to you hot right now off of a platter. You guys should be bugging out like I am. I'm freaking out. It's awesome, right? So look, do we have a good divergence, dude? We do have a nice divergence now. Look, swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. So look, we're defying this. Again, I would have taken profits right here and then kind of chilled. But who knows what I would have done? I didn't do it, right? So let's just talk in realness. Today's my birthday, everybody. I am 41 years old. Thank you for wishing me all the happy birthday wishes. Cloudy day in Sarasota today. Hey, you guys need the clouds, right? You got so much sun. If you don't get clouds every once in a while, you're going to get burned, right? So you guys need the sun, man. You need the sun. But look at this beautiful bullish divvy here for Bitcoin. And that's trying to get us back above this resistance here now at 69,365. All right. You get back above that level, maybe there's a chance. But right now, the bigger picture, everybody, all right, if you're just joining the channel, is we had broken out of this bigger idea. Let me get rid of these tiny. Well, look, we got rid of, you can see here, fell through, but bounced, fell through, bounced right there, bounced. Have some support at 69,069. It's also a weekly support, as I've told you before. I would not like to see us break the weekly support. It would be awesome if we didn't. Okay? Now, I said as long as once you break back inside a pattern, though, you're likely to break back to the bottom of the pattern. I still see it's likely that we come down and test 67,200, right? Unless we can stay above 69,000 for the day. Now, is there a chance that we could say that this is the pattern here? We're in a smaller pattern and we're not, you know what I mean? But we negate the other side. I think that's a little bit of a, you know, a little too much. No, I'm not going to go there. I do brainstorm other ideas in case, you know, just to see what my mind can see, but no. So back to the smaller time frames, really. You see why I'm in the smaller time frames. I don't want to be per se. I'm in there because they're the ones that are going to give me the most information. Looking pretty bare fat flaggy right there as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? So how did I buy BASEAI? What was I doing? Well, there was a couple places you could go. I went to BIRDEYE.io. All right. And I did my Web3 login with my, no. I did my Web3 login with my MetaMask wallet. Okay, my MetaMask. Oh, wait. Yeah, so, okay. Hold on, let me make sure I'm, yeah. You're about to install Solana Snap, which allows you to manage SOL tokens and NFTs that connect to Solana apps. I don't want to do that just now. I'm going to do that alone. But now you can do Solana on MetaMask. You see that? So, boom, boom, boom. I like the Rabby wallet. We're going to talk a little bit more about Rabby in a second. But this is how I bought BASEDAI. And look, if you look at Base, it's been pumping. People understand what's happening. They're getting in. You know what I mean? It's starting to grow pretty fast. And I can see this thing... See, this thing rivals BitTensor. I don't think you realize that. In BitTensor, let's talk about what happened to BitTensor. All right? I'm giving you so much alpha right now, it's going to blow your mind. Like, you're going to look back on this and be like, what the... I learned this here? Let's take a look at Tau. And now you don't got to watch 100 videos. It's all here for you in one video. In 2 hours, you get all the sauce that you need. So BitTensor, look at the market cap for BitTensor. $3.78 billion. And I believe this is going to 10x from here and go to about a $40 billion market cap. So if that's the case, and then I do some speculative idea on $369 million with BASEDAI, which has forced homomorphic encryption, something that we don't see anywhere else, right? Which is pretty huge. Is faster, better, has more going on, and again, maybe a little more sketchy, right? I see this thing if it gets to where BitTensor is, it's a 10x. If it gets to BitTensor, where's BitTensor going to go? It could 100x. But a possible 100x potential here. I say at least a 20 to 30x here, sitting on BASEDAI, right? And then if you look at PEPECOIN, which is the coin they're going to burn, right? So you know what I mean? Look, they're both poised to break out, like I've showed you. My trading group already has this information. They understand this. They know what's happening. Now you do, all right? I'm nice enough to give it to you, all right? I don't like Solana, nor do I like Ethereum. These two chains are behind everything and all corruption in the crypto space. They have huge flaws, and billionaires love it. Take my money, Bitcoin. SEI is nice. SUI is nice. You know what I mean? Rabby is awesome. Yeah, Mason Beard. Solana is congested and was always planned to lure them in to the next step. Base to clean investors' wallets. I'm staying away from Solana and ETH plus Base. Interesting. 642 likes. 1828. Lovely lifers watching from around the world. Thank you for the love or support. And then there's BASEAI, right? I just know that Coinbase is going to have the most advertisements. Once their chain runs, people are going to be jumping on in my humble opinion. So I see it's only a matter of time. BASEAI's got a tiny market cap, but this is on Base. All right. Anyway, you got to do your own research and find out if these are things that make you happy, get into them. But it's up to you. Hey, as long as we stay above 69,000, I'm a happy guy. And now we're making a bit of a flag here. "30-second flag." The 1 minute's not amazing right now. The 30 seconds kind of more of is giving me more clear information. 30-second chart says we bounce back up to 69,800 on a big of a short squeeze right now. Let's take a look at liquidity to BOOKMAP. Link in the description of BOOKMAP. I do get a commission if you use BOOKMAP. They still got lower liquidity. Not much really above us either. So nothing crazy, just some red bars below us at 68,500. All right. Stanford Mindco LLC, happy birthday to the lifer, man. Blessings on blessings, brother. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, looking amazing for 41. God loves you, man. You're a YouTuber that YouTubers watch. Otters incoming. Thank you so much, man, for sending the otters, brother. And I did see a boost of like 200 otters, man. You're the man, dude. God bless you, Alex O'Crypto, for sending love my way. That's very nice of you. Shout out to Jeremy King Law. Happy born day, Sam. Much love, light, and respect to you, baby. Much light, respect to you, my friend. The Bitcoin short ETF just double topped and is on the Bitcoin short ETF just double topped and is on the way down. Hopefully that means upside for Bitcoin. Say what you like about ETH, but put an AMG in my garage. Amen, brother. Hey, crypto put an Escalade in my garage, right? So I love cryptocurrency, baby. You know what I mean? Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm going to get I'm going to get that license plate with the surfer on it, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pay for the vanity plate, for the endless summer plate. It's going to be dope. This is the plate you can get in I'm going to get this is going to be on the back of my caddy, bro. It's going to say endless summer. This is a vanity plate you can get in Florida. I see it. Not everybody has it, but you can get it. I can't wait, man. The second I get there, I'm applying for this vanity plate, bro. It's going to be so... I just can't wait. I can't wait. It's so... And you're going to see me surfing, man. I'm going to take you guys on... Trust me, I used to do vlogs and all sorts of fun stuff. I'm telling you, my Sam Price channel... I got a Sam Price channel that I want to tell you about. And that's going to be like adventures and behind the scenes. It's going to be an expansion channel where you can see more stuff behind the scenes. And it's at Samuel James Price on YouTube. I can't even... I'll show it to you. If my team could give me the link, I get clustered, man, trying to find stuff online while I'm live. You know, I'd much rather have like an assistant like feeding me the links and saying, here you go. If anyone knows the links, Sean, if you could find the link to my Sam Price YouTube channel, if you're out there, I'd greatly appreciate it. So are we going further down? I believe we will. Well, the charts convey that we are, right? Like, they just don't look amazing. You're not able to get back above. You didn't break above this level when the 1 minute wants to dump. You could be making a right shoulder here. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, but it's... I see more downside, my friends. I really do. 67,002. Like I said, once you break inside the pattern, you're going to break back all the way to the bottom of the pattern. It's just likely what's going to happen here. Look, that's a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder in a bit of a way. You see it? Shoulder, head, shoulder. The target takes you to 67.2, the exact, the weekly target that I talk about. 67,180. Thank you, Lukochi. You're the man, dude. But subscribe. Let's get 1,000 subscribers. We got our first 500 subs. We have one video. Let's go, baby. As many of you can, subscribe to this channel. Let's get to 1,000. If everyone hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, we get 1,000 subs in this channel. Got an interview with Gary Cardone that's in depth and really breaks down a lot of things you may want to know about in life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. We really connected, had a deep conversation. I think you would actually love it. Asked him a lot of questions a lot of people have never asked him before. I think you absolutely love it. So check it out. All right. Man, look at, there's the Crypto Lifer right there. He's live right now with 1,700 people watching. Unbelievable. I like this guy, Richard Fan. He's a cool dude too. With 797. Richard Fan's cool too. He's got a way bigger channel than me. Look, And anyway, and there's Gary and Grant, man, together. Cardone twins. Funny. Anyway, look at that. Sorry, where was my last? I was like, that's not, yeah, there we go. So, once you lose this point of control, bang, on the VRVP further to the downside. All right. Happy B-Day, Sammy. Shout out to Jenna X. We love you, Jenna. Thank you so much. When you get tired of Florida, Tennessee welcomes you. Thank you, Tennessee Econ Man. We may end up in Tennessee. You never know. I can't wait to go to Nashville this year. Yeah, send them over. Check out all the black Miami Heat plate. Look tight. No Miami plate. Get out of here with that Miami Heat plate. I love you after I was invested, man. Let's go surf, man. I go often. Oh, that's awesome, bro. All right. So now I got friends that are going to take me surfing. We're going to have a blast. I can't wait. East Coast has all the waves. Amen. Amen. I'll have to come visit you in Miami on a surf trip. Bitcoin is the only thing they can't control for the people, by the people, baby. It's not looking good in the short term. No, it's not. Not right now. I'm with you on that. We could be making an inverted head and shoulder here that could get us back to the upside, but it's crucial times to be alive right now in Bitcoin trading. All right. You don't get tired of Florida. I know, right? I'm moving May 1st, my friends. I don't know exactly the date. I don't want everyone to know exactly when I'm moving, but I'm moving soon. Somewhere between April 23rd and May 2nd, I will be in Florida. I'm moving from Massachusetts. I'm done. This means our birthdays are exactly 2 weeks apart. Mine was the 26th of March, 2 Tuesdays ago. God bless you, brother. They're watching you from heaven. Thank you for saying that. So we talked about some hot coins. We broke down 2 things that I'm in. And one last thing I got to talk about is it's 4/9. 5 days from now, you have to do your taxes. They're due. You got to do them. You got to do your taxes. Enjoy 25% off your standard pricing for full-service tax preparation services by mentioning you were heard about us during the initial consultation on the live or stream, man. Also get a free consultation, full-service tax preparation. Book a free consultation below, right here. Oh, they moved out. Right here, book a free consultation, right? And enjoy 25% off the standard pricing if you're a crypto lifer at decrypted.tax. We're going to be able to manage, handle, and do everything you need for your taxes. So look at the volatility today. Look, shoulder, head, and right shoulder. I'm not trying to tell you, the price action is just insane today. It's been insane for the last 2 days. Because you know what it is? You have ETFs buying. You have people getting in. You have Grayscale selling off. You have the government selling or something, right? You have all this insanity going on at once. And you have all these people. You have whales trying to manipulate. You have people retail buying. You have the halving coming. You have 1,000 people thinking 1,000 things. You got fear. You got greed. You got, it's just out of control. What's the fear and greed index looking like today? Anyone get a chance to look at it? Let me take a look here at alternative.me. See what's happening. And honestly, this has been at 80, which is still an extreme greed, which is insane to me because I don't feel extreme greed right now, but that's what they're saying. So, I mean, they go by other metrics. So, again, we got to listen to it somewhat. What you do is you take the base, the length of the base here, you swing it, and this is now like a symmetrical triangle. More bearish than bullish to me. And shout out to anyone that follows me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. Tell Twitter to keep giving me my followers, man. Let them know, man. Be like, hey, Lifer, man, let's go. We're getting thousands of views a post. We're giving you updates in the morning, breaking it down. See, look, 130 people. That's impossible. Let me refresh. It's just impossible that 135 people saw something. There, I won 1,300, right? But it didn't make any sense. But right here, look, this guy's awesome. Shout out to Bebo, 77888. He said, you 333, you called the bottom on bullish divergence. You would go on people's shows and they would say you're getting ahead of yourself. You were right 100%. You're the man. Crypto space, hard work pays off. And you're living proof. What, baby? You're watching me? I love you. You're so sweet. You know that? So now we're getting tight. Flap on the moving averages. 200 SMA is above us. I lost my... It's funny. My wife is... Is it 8 months pregnant now, babe? 7 months? 29 weeks. They don't do by months, but weeks. My wife is 29 weeks pregnant. I have my 3rd daughter coming. All right. And you know what it is today? Can you guys do me something for my birthday today? I'm a twin. Today is my sister Jessica's twin birthday. All right. So if you could all say, Jessica, we wish you a happy birthday. And I'm gonna film the screen and I'm gonna send it to her and let her know how many beautiful people wished her a happy birthday on my live stream today. I'm a twin and my sister's birthday is today. And so let's get it going. Happy birthday to my sister Jessica, if you can. Happy birthday to Jessica. God bless you, Jessica. Thank you for being my best friend my whole life. You came out of the womb with me. You know what I mean? We've been together since day one, Jess. I love you so much. You're the best friend I ever had. You're my best sister in the world. Look at all these beautiful people saying your name, telling you a happy birthday, man. Everybody, thank you so much for the love. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Unbelievable. Jessica, we wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jessica. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much, everybody. That will make her day. Super happy. Me and her have been through so much, with the loss of my mom and dad and my sisters. I got an older sister and I got a twin sister. And that's my family. Us three together, Look, this is an inverted head and shoulder. Wants to break back up. You are holding 69,000, which is very interesting to me. Right? You're holding 69,000, which is like, I don't know. It's that's a weekly support. So if you can stay above, if we can close a daily candle above 69K, I'll be happy. That's all we need. Right? This has a 50-50 shot, really, of winning or losing. So when you trade this pattern, you're just taking a 50-50. You're going to win or lose. So it doesn't have that much conviction. I like a better edge than that. Doesn't mean it can't play out. Doesn't mean you can't make the shoulder, head, and right shoulder boom. And look, but you got to get back above 69,367 now. See? Resistance, resistance. If you can't flip local resistance, then you're going to go further down and test local support. All right? My sisters are not moving. No, they are not. They live in New York City. Yeah. And yes, Jessica, and yes, happy birthday. Bitcoin gonna go up. Get some. You're funny. Shout out to Elliot Palaciano. Thank you. Happy birthday, Jessica and Sam. Thank you so much. God bless you, Love Learning. You're such a blessed person. Such a nice heart you have and such good frequency you provide for all of the people around you. I just love my whole crew and I love everybody here. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing, Sam, with us on your birthday, man. Amen. Rave Song Records, we love you. Liquidated all my capital. That's what happens, man. Yikes. Shout out to Ajab Dunia. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Please get yourself an education before you start playing with your money. I think that's the smartest thing that you could be doing at the present moment in time. Wow, what a day we had to be alive over here, huh? What a day, huh? What a day. And look, I am in blue pants. I had to say it. Baby blue pants. Because I can't believe I never had baby blue pants in my life. I never had the guts to wear baby blue pants. Let's be honest. You know, I used to be like, what? I used to see a guy wearing baby blue pants years ago. I'd be like, right? But again, you know, to me, it's all about style, fun, and freedom. And that's what it is, man. That's what it is. 99 saves lives, give birth to the new ones. Amen. I have 3 daughters, youngest 14, 16, 25. Nothing like being a father to your daughters. Daddy's girls, man. Jody Edge, man, I love you. I'm going to say what you say soon. Oh, man. My oldest is 9 years old, and she is such a gem. My daughters are so good to me. We have such a strong relationship. My whole family is a bond. It's just such a... I hope everyone has a blessed family like I do. It's an amazing thing to have. Let's take a look at the total market cap. Bitcoin's starting to get a move here. Honestly, this could be our daily bottom. This could be the end of the pain here for the day. To me, it looks like it. That's a heavy liquidation on a Tuesday. Could be the beginning of the move further to the upside. Let's look at the bigger time frame and see if there's a trade possibly to be had again. Or am I just being, too nice to myself? Now, the 1 hour never lost the 200 SMA. So I can't get bearish until that happens, number one. You did end up losing the hidden bullish, though. So that's, technically, I don't know. I feel like you lost this trend line, though. I mean, that's definitely an interesting concept there. It's a bit of a trend that was taken. But this is still a trend line that's holding. Maybe it's a bear trap. And we get back up out of the pattern. Here's the deal. If we ever flip this trend line back to bull, I'll be bullish again. It looks like we may be doing it. So if we can get back out of here, then it's back in, and then we could even get back inside of the falling wedge. Like I've seen this before. You'll pump back up. If you get inside here again, you'll likely make, a shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, and then that will be the move up, and this flag will still play out. It's almost like they knew the flag was going to play out, but they were going to wreck every single one below the flag first. They weren't going to let you trade this flag easily. So here's the deal. Like if we do, so I'm just showing, I'm not saying I'm bullish right now. I'm just showing you if I see this, I will flip bullish. But this is, and not even that, this was what would have to happen for me to flip bullish. Okay? For me to flip bullish, I'll have to see this. Right now, we're back inside the pattern, but we're fighting this trend. Let's see what happens. And that's why I sit on the smaller time frames, because they give me the sauce. You see? Didn't really break out now. Look, that's tighter again. And if the 200 gets closer and closer and we get tight, then you're likely gonna dump. It's gonna smoosh. It's like a fake smoosh. It's gonna smoosh price action right down on you. You know what I mean? My daughter is 10 and I'm the proudest dad ever. She is my light. Amen, Elliot. Amen. Amen. I have to be honest with everybody. If I had to make a call for you, I'd say there's more downside coming. But you never know. It's a pretty interesting divergence here. And I'm telling you, weekly support of resistance is holding strong. All right. Let's see if VELO still got legs or it's going to fall with the rest of the market. Looks pretty little bearish there, right? But again, just like kind of like they're all going to follow Bitcoin now in like a symmetrical triangle, right? So I don't overtrade on days like today. Watch the market and observe. Look for some keen ideas. I found this new coin, Bitcoin Virtual Machine, which if they make a Bitcoin virtual machine like an ETH virtual machine, I mean, this is just going to be huge. And it already got some buzz, I'll be honest. Like, it was down here sitting at about $2, and it ripped all the way to $6. It did a 3x. Came out early March or late March, about the 22nd of March. I'd love to see this thing come back down to the 618. It's attempting to try to hold some support here, and maybe it makes one of these. Maybe it makes kind of like a, some type of symmetrical triangle or ascending. I'll look for both of these patterns to play out. Either way, this thing is hot to me. If it comes back to 425, I may be taking a nibble back to $9. So I would write this down, keep it on your radar. Bitcoin Virtual Machine. So, yeah. Okay, what do you think about Jupe? I love Jupe. Jupe is hot. Runes are the new waves. Runes are hot right now. I don't even know, can you, yeah. I don't even know where you can see how runes go up or down. Happy birthday. Enjoy your day, brother. Thank you so much, man. The end, learn how the market works before you risk all your money. Be smart and good luck. Amen. Super chats, ATR, QUBIC, and DSYNC. I don't know what he's talking. I can't look. So ATR came all the way back down. Let's take a look at this. We got on a 2.6. It boomed all the way back up to 10. All right. Basically did a 4.5x. I sold here, got back in, sold there, and then I built a little bit of a bag around here that is a little underwater, but I'm still up huge in the trade, so I don't sweat it. And this is real world asset marketplace. All right. Tiny coin, tiny concept. Can they pull it off? You never know. We'll see what happens. So let's pull the Fibonacci here and see where we're going. So if you pull a whole fib on the whole shebang, we're coming closer down to the 618 golden pocket, which is a key level that I would be looking at for a possible reversal back to the upside. So definitely something on my radar here. ATR, right? So accumulation. 2, 3, 4, 5 months from now, you're thinking where this will be. And I truly believe somewhere by the end of the summer, it will be somewhere at 16. But again, that's highly speculative. A lot will have to happen for that to occur. But that's, I believe in the project. I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in the space. And I believe where we're going to be going as they continue to print money to zero, right? I showed you guys this every single day that there, dollar bills around the world that, Zimbabwe, $1 trillion Zimbabwe dollars, right? So. Shout out to CoinStats. I absolutely love CoinStats. Why? Because you can log in with your MetaMask wallet, number one. You can connect your Coinbase. You can connect all your exchanges from Binance to Maxi to KuCoin, you name it. And then every single wallet you own from Kepler to Phantom, they got 20,000 coins, 1,000 DeFi protocols, and up 300 plus wallet and exchanges. You can't beat it. You'll see your entire portfolio finally in one place. I think it's absolutely amazing. Ever since I started working with them, they're awesome. Obviously, use them on your phone too. The phone is awesome. Get the app on your phone. It's going to blow your mind. CoinStats. You won't get it cheaper anywhere than the link I have, so you might as well use my link. If you're going to use CoinStats, use my link. All right? I receive a benefit. You receive a benefit. That's the whole point of CoinStats, right? That's the whole point of affiliate links, everybody. Everyone thinks affiliate links could be, depending on the person who's using them, right? They can. But most of the time, I use affiliate links to help you. All right? Meaning, you would pay more for it if you didn't use my affiliate link. So I go to the company and I say, hey, I have a community. I'd like to leverage my community, but you got to give me and my community something. You got to give us something. And they say, okay, we'll give you. I said, I'd like 25, I'd like 30, or I'd like an incentive, something like that. I said, my people need it. And so we created a relationship. We get the affiliate link cooking, and I make sure to get you guys a discount. So through my notoriety and who I've become, going live every single day and putting in work in the space, I use that value for you so you can save money, whether it be on TradingView, whether it be on Coinbase, whether it be on anything you're doing. We're there to help you, all right? I do benefit from it. Why not? I work every single day of my life, all right? So here you go. 68,200 would be the next target for me as you're getting crunch time here for Bitcoin. Starting to lose the weekly support yet again playing games. The inverted head and shoulder, is trying to hug here. You do have a really nice divergence that many days this is going to be what your daily bottom looks like. Might even be the weekly bottom, right? We had a kind of a 786 possible bounce there, but this is kind of where we sit for Bitcoin. This is kind of the in and out zone here for BTC, right? It's like, okay. Happy birthday, Jessica. Eddie Aguilar, you're the man, dude. Runestone, I have 15 of them. Amazing. I put $7,000 into Runestone in the beginning of March, but it didn't go as planned. So no worries. I'll find my way. And my buddy After Hours Investing is going to help me out and help me figure it out. He's a really great guy. So I got good people in my corner that are here to help me. Hey, come here. Come here. It's so pretty. Can I see you? You gotta put your hood on though, right? They can't see you. You can't look. You gotta look this way. Don't look at the screens, all right? Give me a kiss. Oh. Oh, I love you so much. Tell them how much you love me. Hey. No, come here. Come to the mic. Come down here. Tell them how much you love me in the mic.
I love you, Daddy.
Yeah. Who am I? Am I the crypto lifer?
No.
Who am I? Sammy Cup and Handy? Didn't you say that yesterday?
Yeah, Daddy.
Say Sammy Cup and Handy?
Daddy.
I'm Daddy. That's who I am, right? I love you. Yo, I got the best kids in the world. I'm telling you right now, bro. My kids are the best, bro. No one's got better kids than me. I'm telling you, man, they love me. They love me. They bring me tears of joy. It's hard for me to look at them without just feeling an overwhelming feeling of love that is just like unattainable through anything in life. You can't get that through anything in life. You know what I mean? You can't get that anywhere in life. You can't pay for that. You can't buy that. You can't buy that feeling. You really can't. You know what I mean? Bang, bang, bang. Shout out. Let's get 1,000 likes on the stream. Let's do it, baby. We've been doing it every single day. Bitcoin getting the bounce back above weekly support. I'm telling you right now, it's wacky sauce, but that is a good divergence. If we get above the 200 SMA on the 30-second, we could possibly get above the 200-day on the 1 minute. Right? This is how we could channel. This is the money printer right here. You get pulled away, you move back to the upside. Technically, this should be a bounce back to the upside off of the weekly candle. I'm telling you right now, if we get back inside of the pattern, I'm going to long again. If we get, and this could be a bear trap out of this pattern, like as much as it was a bull trap out of that. They're messing around. They're messing around. As long as we close a daily candle above 69,000, we're good to go. Let me show you that one more time and break it down for you so you stay calm later on today. All right, let's talk about it on the Bitcoin USD, the Kraken chart. So this is what you're looking for. Let's go to weekly support or resistance. And you can do this yourself too. Just make sure you have it locked in. And so look, that's your 69K. Then go to the daily and say, I just need a daily candle to close above this level. And honestly, it's very rare that I see a red candle close above resistance. So this would usually flip and at least go halfway and be like a bullish pin bar of some type, or it will lose the level. So that's kind of what we see happening, right? Strange we didn't hit the bottom of the pattern yet. Kind of tells me we may do so. At the same time, you got some support here. Previous resistance, you got a really strong, resistance. It's interesting. You bounce there, right? Kind of where this candle met, you're meeting that too. It's very interesting times. I'm more bearish if we can't get back above 69,378. I remain a bear. I do. I really remain a bear. All right. But if you open along at 70K, you miss 69,000. But no long grayscale is still unloading. So crazy how they would do that, right? Buy all the Bitcoin in the world. It's almost predetermined, right? Maybe they were doing that. Maybe someone was putting them up to buy that Bitcoin. Create the fund, and the whole time they knew the ETFs would come. I mean, they knew the ETFs would come. Why would they do that? And then sell the ETF, the fund, and then sell the fund back to an ETF. It's just so ridiculous. I see more downside coming here. The way the Stokes look right now, I'd open up a short. Target to the downside. Let's hit the bottom of the pattern and end these shenanigans that we're playing on the weekly support. You're moving the floor. Great choice, boy. Thank you. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Someone asked about DSYNC for wrapped ETH. Wow, $424 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely lovely. So this thing ripped in the last 10, 12 days. I don't know what it was, from 1 penny all the way to 44. Wow, you did a 44x on this thing, huh? Why didn't you guys tell us about it like when it first came out? You know, like super chat us when they're down here, man. I guess you do, and then I'm like, oh, that's sketchy. I'm like, we did, and then you say it's a meme. This thing's just in a nice flag. You pull the Fibonacci from here to here, and it could come back down to that 786. Pretty close to the 618, though. Doesn't have a lot of support. It's a gamble, you know. I have to know what this thing is and what it does. DSYNC. Destra Network, the first on-chain one-stop solution for all your DePIN cloud and AI computing needs. At the core of Destra lies the power of Destra GPU Network, Destra Decentralized Cloud Solution, and a Destra AI computing mechanisms. Destra elevates these elements by decentralizing their centralized aspects through smart contracts, IPFS, Destra nodes, Destra DNS, and Destra ENS gateway. A beacon of truth, a beacon of true decentralization, DSYNC. You know, it's crazy how many amazing projects are out there. Are they going to be able to do everything they have? Web hosting, NFT storage, and a DNS gateway. You got me cooking. I wish I knew about this beforehand when it was sitting at 2 cents. Wow. And now it's at 30 cents. Still a 15x. Still a low market cap, but wow. This thing could definitely do numbers. People could make some big gains on this thing. I like the website. I like the concept. I'd have to do a little more deep diving, but I think you're onto something, my friend. I think you are. Bro, what are your top picks who might outperform Bitcoin first before other altcoins? Solana. Sam, ever heard of Harabi? Yeah, I have, yeah. I heard of Harambe, yeah. My fiance Amber is amazing. God bless you. You keep loving her with love, man, and things are going to go your way. Keep complimenting her. That's the best thing you could do. We're at a standstill here. We're about to dump. We're about to pump. Either way, like we're kind of like, to me, you're in a 50-50. You're in a, I mean, you're more bearish because you can't break, but you're in a symmetrical triangle. It's got a 50-50 shot up to 70,277, a 50-50 shot down to 68,186. It's really up to you what you want to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If it breaks back up inside the pattern, back up inside how long? I expect it to go back to the bottom of the pattern first, though. Happy B-Day. God bless you and your amazing family. Frankie G. God bless you. Thank you for the love, man. That's very nice of you. You people are so nice. You're some of the nicest, most like beautiful souls I've ever encountered in my life, and you come to my live stream. The algorithm has served me well. When you speak in love, the algorithm will bring people that live in love. And when you live in love with people that live in love, you have a pretty good life, right? Gratitude, love. So look at QUBIC, cup and handle. I see it continuing. I don't like how the chart's got wicks all over the place. Lack of spread on the liquidity, but it does say it can continue to go up. How much more would that be the move? About 73%. I'm not buying any of this coin. I'm just doing a super chat. Yeah. Block Blend, $1.5 million market cap for Block Blend. This thing just came out. It's in a cup and handle. It's on ETH, of course, right? I don't know. It could be a rug, guys. Oh, look. Yeah, it's got locked liquidity, though. But this thing just came out. Look. Oh, it came out in June? It's been around that long? What happened to it? BBL. Block blend. I've never heard about it. I love Goldfinch. GFI is hot as bananas right now. Bananas aren't hot. GFI is hot, man. It's so hot. Let's take a look at MEXC here. Oh yeah, I can't look at it on MEXC because they like changed the ticker. It's so annoying. So I'll look at here on Goldfinch. So look, I mean, if Bitcoin takes a dump, everything dumps. This could be a shoulder head, right shoulder. See how that could kind of be like a shoulder head and a little right shoulder there. If this thing ever gets back to the $2 region, I am loading up on it. It would be awesome. However, it did hit it. It's almost basically bounced off a 786, and it's in a golden pocket. Showing signs of a nice bounce back to the upside here. And, you know, the target would be 939. Just be careful, though. With Bitcoin playing games right now, you know, look, we're back above weekly support again. So I'm telling you, as long as the daily closes above weekly support, I'm going to take that. 69,000. I've never seen such like it's been flip-flopping sideways. This is tough trading, everybody. I'm not going to tell you it's not. It was way less difficult to trade the last few weeks. Up until we got that pullback and things started to kind of play games. We did get the pump back up. Everything seemed nice, but now it's been kind of treachery. That's why you don't see me live trading right now. I don't live trade when it's like extremely difficult to figure it out every 5 seconds. I need my position, I need my move, and then I got to get the movement. You can't go one way, then go the other, then go one way, then go the other, then go... It's just ridiculous. Actually absurd. I found Farm the other day, Harvest Farm, and then it just took off. I was looking at it. I didn't get a chance to even put it out to the group. So weird. When I look at something, I hone in on it, I think about it, then it moons. I'm like, it's like I knew it was going to moon, but this thing just shot up on the daily yesterday out of nowhere. And I was looking at it. Kind of a cup and handle there. See, cup with a handle, and it was gone. 69,250 for Bitcoin. I'll take it. I'll take anything above the weekly support of resistance. I'm long, holding to the close of April. I either get stopped out or I win. You think the monthly close? You think that's the monthly low? So we get in right here, just wait till April, end of April. Let's take a look at the monthly chart. I mean, the monthly that's a bullish pin bar, right? That's actually pretty bullish. If you look at the monthly's interesting. It does have I would like to see it close above 71,500 though, right? Could be the first, could be the beginning of that's how bear markets begin right there. Well, you tweezer top with the monthly. What if Bitcoin tweezer tops on the monthly? Very overbought. $21 just crossing the 50. Not much information. Bitty looking bullish again. It is 69,000. Should close this gap now. So what I'm going to do is, look, I'm going to open up a long because there's so much fear in the market right now. And I see something that I go for, the pump to the 200, right? So we should get this move to the 200. Let me show you. I should be able to long this right here, just up to there. $69,913. $68,995. And I usually do 3-to-1s. This isn't going to be a 3-to-1. I'm just going for that move back up. I risk 80 for like one. There you go. I'd have to be a little closer to the range. But I don't want to be too close. It's a high risk trade here. Sketchy day. You have to get back above this key level, but you're likely to break up to this 200 SMA. Very likely. See if we get the scalp. Boom. Up to your 200. Oversold on the stochastics though too. Now I'm breaking my rules. I ain't trading on my birthday. Remember, I said I didn't want to trade on my birthday. I got short-term memory loss. Don't do that. I'm not trading on my birthday. I'm not doing it. Sorry. I forgot, man. I forgot it was my own birthday. It's just sketch, man. I don't know. I'll get mixed signals. I get a punch up there. I get a bunch of that. I get mixed signals. I'll be honest. I get a divergence. You get sideways price action. I got to tell you, I'm getting mixed signals. Like, this should have played out by now, and now it's just dragging on. All I will tell you is you're above weekly support or resistance, which is good. I like it. You know? I like it. But I'm going to be disciplined and not trade, even though I want to. Yeah. I'm going to be disciplined and not trade. See, I almost broke my rules and started getting into a trade. And I remind myself, not today, man. Not today. Today's my birthday, bro. I put myself through enough stress every day of my life. Not saying trading is stressful every day, but it can be. It can be. I trade 7 days a week, everybody. It's not an easy life. I'll tell you that right now. If you wanted it easy, then I wouldn't be trading. Trading is not an easy life. All right? It's not like, everyone wants the gains and the money and all the fun stuff, but there's a lot of constant discipline. There's a lot of constant, you sacrifice a lot of your life to trade. All right? I'm being honest with you. You see us YouTubers out here. Yeah. Nothing's easy. Nothing's easy, folks. I'm going to leave you with, I'm getting mixed signals. I just want the daily to close above 69,000. We do have a very strong divergence that does usually represent your daily low. I will tell you that. It takes a lot of liquidity to make this pattern as such. So it is likely you'll break above the 200. What I will do is if we break above the 200 on the 1 minute, I'll take a trade. Possibly. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I said I wasn't going to. I always say I'm not going to trade, but then I have a system that tells me when to trade. So it's really not up to me when I trade. It's up to the system. That's the thing. When you become a good trader, or when you become a trader, I don't even like saying a good trader because it's like jinxing yourself. But whenever you become a trader with discipline, right? Phantom's showing signs of accumulation right now. I like that you said that. Phantom is showing signs of some movement here. Look at that thing. We put out Phantom yesterday at 85, and it's at 98, and it looks like it's going to continue to pump here all the way to 168. Phantom's hot right now, and the Bitcoin pair is probably beating up on Bitcoin too. So we find ourselves a gainer that I put out, I think yesterday or the day before. Phantom's still moving since entry. So we don't like to chase green candles, but I'd look here for some type of flag. And if it can stay in this flag, then it's likely going to continue to get a move. Golden cross just occurred on the 1 hour. That puts you further up to 113. And you're breaking psychological resistance at $1 for Phantom. All right. So Phantom actually looking pretty nice. We're seeing some bullishness on the day for Phantom. Happy birthday, Crypto Billy. Late birthday. God bless you again. And thank you for the birthday wishes, Crypto Billy. Everybody, I'm out for the day. Thank you so much for wishing my sister a birthday. Thank you for wishing me a birthday. It's your birthday. You got a long or short. Your Bitcoin will be a pivotal chart. You're funny. It's your birthday. Yeah. How many times have you typed Phantom? When is the daily closure? BlackRock buys over 300 Bitcoin 48 minutes ago. Amen. If BlackRock starts to dump, we done. Happy birthday. They're not going to dump, but they have to buy Bitcoin, man. I don't say that doesn't make any sense. Grayscale could be dumping, but BlackRock doesn't make any sense. Look, we continue in this. They really took the right shoulders way over. Look at this. You should pump to the, whenever these are tight, you pump up to the 200. I've seen it many, many times in my life. Many, many times. However, support of resistance guy, resistance, you keep making lower highs. If you can't get back above this level, expect more downside. Thank you for 837 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watches. 1,000 people. Let's go. We had so many people here. We had like 1,800, 2,000 people here on the stream. Let's get 1,000 likes. Let's go, baby. I'm not here playing games. Let's get 1,000 likes, everyone. I'm not going anywhere till we get 1,000 likes. Till 60 some of you people hit that like button. You know I'd hit the like button for you. If we were in war and you fell down, I'd pick you up and carry you all the way back. I'd go back in and carry the next guy. I'd keep going back in to make sure everyone was safe. I would never sit there by myself and be like, oh, I'm safe now. I'm not safe until everybody's safe, man. That's how I am. That's how I've always been. That's how my mom raised me. So let's go, man. Let's show some solidarity as a family here. Let's push the algorithm to the next level. If you learn from me, some people said they made $2,000 on the short already. We gave you a live short. A bunch of people said they made gains. Hit the like button, baby. Let's get to 1,000 likes on this live stream. Let's make it real. Let's show the algorithm who the lifers are. We're the strongest crew in the game. 1,000 likes is nothing to us. We do that in our sleep. Bang, 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 baby. Let's go. On my birthday, too. The least you could do on my birthday, man. Actions speak louder than words. Let's get it going. Looking back, you will see your birthday was a dump or bump moment. Take the reins, lifer. You're so ridiculous. I don't have to do anything anyone tells me to do. I haven't joined the 99, but I'm here every day. Amen, brother. Do whatever makes you happy, my friend. And we're almost there. 21 more people. Let's get those likes going. And we're going to be hitting that 1,000. And I'm going to be able to jump on out for my birthday, baby. And I'm going to play the song that I like the most recently. I might as well end with No Eat, No Pay, right? Might as well. They never gave us nothing. No eat, no pay, baby. Shout out to all my beautiful lifers. Shout out to everybody here. 1,011 likes, $424 in chat revenue. You people are awesome. I'm taking my family to dinner to the Capitol Grill tonight. One of the nice steakhouses. I'm going to have a porcini, aged grill ribeye. And I'm going to have a blast with my family, my kids, my wife. I love you all, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, everybody. We love you. We appreciate you. We care about you more than you would ever know. I suggest a dump. I'm calling a dump to the downside for Bitcoin. No good. We keep losing lower highs. You know what I mean? But then you got this divergence sticking there. I see more downside. If I have to make a call, which I'm going to say it, downside right now. Downside. You're going down to the bottom of the pattern. 68,200 is your next stop. I'm calling it for you. There's also liquidity down there. All right. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next live stream. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. Blessings on blessings. I want to say thank you to everyone that wished me a birthday wish. Everyone that wished my sister a birthday wish. And everybody out there. Lifer Duo Ray Liotta. I got to listen to him first. What do you think about BASEDAI? I just did it. I went all in on it. When the timestamp comes, you'll be able to click on it and find out what I think about BASEDAI. Everybody, God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here. You just lost the trend line too. Look, you finally broke the trend line that you were holding this whole time. That means you're likely going to drop back to 68.8. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. I'll also be in the trading group. Just because it's my birthday does not mean I won't be grinding. I'll see you all in the group. I love you all. Thank you so much for this opportunity to be here with you guys. And without your time, I don't got a show. I got nothing. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And what a great show we had today for my birthday. I really, really appreciate it. Much love, everybody. I'll see you on the flip side. God bless you and your family. And thank you for your time. Amen.